The physical exfoliators, HAs, PHA, and it still doesn't work. Hey guys, Tin here. So, if you guys are new to skincare, this video will be perfect for you. Because today, I will be introducing exfoliating, which some of you probably heard about by now because of how many people swear by this step in their skincare routine for making their skin more glowy and smooth. So they help your skin become bright and reduce breakouts by preventing clogged pores. And on top of this, exfoliators can also increase collagen production and reduce fine lines. So what exactly is exfoliation? So to give a little background, exfoliation is when the outermost layers of dead skin cells are removed, which is a naturally occurring process on our skin, and we shed dead skin cells for new skin to resurface. But as we age, alongside other factors like hormones, lifestyle, and changes in the weather and seasons, this process slows down. When you're young, our skin cells can still shed normally and the skin would look soft and smooth for a matter of 2 weeks. But as we age, the process slows down, so what used to be 2 weeks will now be around 21 to 28 days for teenagers, and when you're in your 20s to 40s, the process could take 28 or up to 42 days, and it keeps getting slower as we age, the older we get. So during our skin cells turnover, all the dead skin cells are completely peeled off, and the new skin layer under the dermis, so the dermis is a layer of the skin, this becomes the new outer layer. But oftentimes, not all dead skin cells are completely peeled off, and that's why you get a buildup of dead skin cells on your skin. This is what you notice as dry or rough patches on the skin, flaky skin, and having clogged pores as well. So when would you know when you should exfoliate? It's when you notice that your skin is looking more dull, or when the fine lines become more visible, or you're getting more breakouts than before. So if your skin gets to show any of the following, then maybe you should give exfoliation a try. So there are 2 types of exfoliants. There's physical and chemical. So for chemical exfoliants, this is when you use chemical substance to get rid of dead skin cells. So chemical exfoliators use ingredients that would help break the bond between the dead skin cell layers. So it would cut down the sort of like glued dead skin cells. And the good thing about a chemical exfoliator is that it usually works more evenly and gives less room for error, and usually can be formulated together with other ingredients to counteract the side effects and provide benefits for the skin. So physical exfoliants, on the other hand, is when you use physical force to get rid of dead skin cells. So this is when you scrape away dead skin cells with the use of mechanical force. Some advantages of physical exfoliation is that it provides immediate results and a lower chance of causing any allergic reaction to chemicals, since it's also available as a rinse-off type of product. However, some cons or disadvantages of physical exfoliators is that it only works on the outermost layer of the skin, and there's a great tendency of it being easily misused, because you know how it feels like I get rid of the dead skin cells using this product. So there's this tendency that you'll scrape even harder for it to be gone easier, more easily, but this could actually lead to your skin being more irritated with the product. So there's a common misconception about physical exfoliators that this is something that should be avoided at all costs, but actually, believe it or not, people with very sensitive skin could also benefit more from a physical exfoliator because it gets to give a short contact exfoliation with less probability of an ingredient to cause irritation on the skin. And another type would be a combination of both physical and chemical exfoliators. So if you guys see toner pads with chemical exfoliators with AHA, BHA, or PHA, then that's a combination of both physical and chemical, because the chemical exfoliator, the products are drenched in or soaked in, or the chemical exfoliators, and the physical exfoliator on that are the cotton rounds that you use on the face. So for physical exfoliators, some examples that are non-skincare products, so these are face brushes, face cloths, cognac sponges, and loofahs. And for skincare products, so these are peeling gels. Usually peeling gels create a clump of gel-like product that contains cellulose. Most people think when they scrub peeling gels on their skin, those white particles are their dead skin cells, but actually that's the cellulose from the formulation of the peeling gels. Other examples of physical exfoliators in your skincare will be salt, sugar, oatmeal, coffee grounds. So a product recommendation for a physical exfoliator will be the Klairs Gentle Black Sugar Facial Polish. So the black sugar melts away the pore clogging oil or debris and removes the dead skin cells. So now I will be talking about the different types of chemical exfoliators and the skin types that are more suited for each. And if you want to get to know your skin type, I also made a video on how you'll get to know it or identify it, and I will link it up here. So for the first type, it's AHA, or alpha hydroxy acid. So this is a plant-based chemical substance that are usually extracted from fruits. This chemical exfoliant is water soluble and it exfoliates only the outer layer of the skin. It's usually hydrating and helps in collagen regeneration. Cons on using HAs could be it could make your skin more sensitive to UV rays. So when you use HAs, please make sure you wear SPF or sunscreen afterwards. So some types of HAs are glycolic acid, lactic acid, mandelic acids, citric acids, or tartaric acid. So if you see those from the product, so if you see your product name with mandelic acid, lactic acid, those are HAs, and I will recommend HAs for those with dry skin types. AHA because it's hydrating, because it's water soluble, and it exfoliates only the outermost layer of the skin, which is perfect for dry skin types because they need to secrete out more sebum. And also, don't forget to hydrate your skin right after exfoliation. It's really important for dry skin types to keep on hydrating their skin. And in terms of frequency, I would recommend you to exfoliate your skin with AHAs once every week or every 2 weeks. A product recommendation I could give, especially for beginner friendly, is the Wishtrend Mandelic acid 5% and the lactic acid 5% from The Ordinary. And for those with dry and sensitive skin types, I would recommend you to use AHA with low percentages. So it's around 5%. Because the higher percentage of this, it means the stronger the exfoliating effect it has on the skin. Or for those with dry and sensitive skin types, I could also recommend you to use the PHAs, which is very similar to AHA but is less irritating. And that's what I'll be talking about next. So for PHAs, this is also called the polyhydroxy acid, and like I said, it's very similar to AHA, but it has a larger molecular size. So what does this molecular size have to do with how more suited it is for your skin types? The larger the molecular size is, it will sink down to your skin slower, which makes it less irritating on the skin, and also doesn't make skin as sensitive to the UV rays like AHAs do. So a recommendation for a PHA product is the by Wishtrend Acid Duo Hibiscus 63 cream. So this contains apart from the hibiscus flower extract, it also contains LHA and PHA, which are both gentle exfoliants, and can contain essential oils, fragrance, or colorants. And I think they also have the cleanser type, so if you would want to use PHA in your cleanser, then I would recommend you to use Wishtrend Acid Duo 2% Mild Gel Cleanser. Now for the next type of chemical exfoliant, PHAs. So unlike AHA, this chemical exfoliant is oil soluble, so it will sink deeper into your pores and cleanse it out to remove the dead skin cells, and it will also help with the inflammation of your skin. So a common type of BHA is salicylic acid. And for product recommendation, I would recommend the Benton Aloe BHA Skin Toner. So it's a moisturizing toner, and it contains 0.5% of BHA and aloe vera, which will hydrate the skin and be soothing as well, while removing dead skin cells at the same time. So for those with oily, acne-prone skin, I would highly discourage you to use physical exfoliators, because most likely if you have acne-prone skin, then you're gonna have a lot of inflammation, and you'll have to avoid any ingredient that could cause more inflammation. So chemical exfoliating is highly recommended for your skin type. BHA is oil soluble, so it could help remove the dead skin cells and the sebum buildup that could clog your pores. If you have acne scars, it could also help with the recovery of that. For acne-prone skin types, I would recommend you to exfoliate once per week. But if your skin is more resilient to actives, then you could do once to twice a week, depending on your skin tolerance. And the next type will be LHAs, or lipohydroxy acids. These are, you know how AHAs have PHAs as a milder version of it? BHAs have LHAs. So this is extracted from salicylic acid, which is a BHA ingredient. Like BHA, it's also oil soluble, so it will sink deeper into the skin, deeper into the pores, but it is less irritating on the skin because of its high liposolubility. So what is this? So the chemical reaction hits slower, making it less irritating on the skin. So for those with acne prone and sensitive skin type, I would recommend you to try LHA. So it sinks down to the skin slow, and a product recommendation for this will be the ROVECTIN LA Blemish Ampoule. This ampoule contains LHA and the narrowleaf flower water extract. So apart from exfoliating the skin, I've tried this and it's really mild on the skin. I have dry and sensitive skin type, and it helps to soothe and calm the skin with its anti-inflammatory properties. So for those with that skin type, I would recommend you to exfoliate once per week. So for those with sensitive skin types, if you've tried PHA, LHA, and that's still irritating for you, I would recommend you to try out enzymes. So enzymes are mainly extracted from fruits. Unlike other chemical exfoliants, however, it doesn't affect your skin's turnover cycle, and it naturally exfoliates your skin and cuts the bond of the dead skin cells together. So, but the difference it has with other chemical exfoliants is it doesn't push out the new skin layer. So some examples of fruit enzymes would be pineapple, papaya, pumpkin. So if you feel like most exfoliators still irritate your skin type, try the physical exfoliators, HAs, PHA, and it still doesn't work. Use exfoliator with enzymes, so it doesn't peel off the epidermis layer, which is the outermost layer of the skin, but it melts the impurities and dead skin cells on the surface layer only. So this will be the safest option for those with sensitive skin types. For those with sensitive skin, I would recommend you to exfoliate once every 1 to 2 weeks. And the product recommendation for this one will be the Wishtrend Green Tea Enzyme and Powder Wash. So it's a low pH cleanser, but at the same time contains papaya enzyme, which could help in exfoliating your skin. But sadly, most age or matured skin is sensitive and dry. However, you can't skip exfoliation just because your skin is dry and sensitive, because exfoliation is more needed and amazing for skin and works well for skin regeneration. Apart from that, exfoliation also helps other active ingredients to soak better into your skin. So if you want to prevent moisture loss during exfoliation, use HAs. If AHA is too strong for you, then try using PHAs. And if PHA is still too strong for you or irritating for your skin, give enzymes a try. And the most important thing whenever you're exfoliating is for you to hydrate your skin very thoroughly after. But of course, you can't just stop here, because as important as exfoliation is for keeping your skin healthy, the aftercare for this is also important. So some tips I could give you for after exfoliation is that don't forget to moisturize your skin after exfoliation, because exfoliating your skin repeatedly without proper moisturizing care after can make your skin even more dry. And exfoliation not only removes the dead skin cells, it also gets rid of oil, which is also necessary to protect our skin. So don't forget to moisturize after. And then for the second tip, it's a must for all, or for a basic skincare routine, and much more if you're giving exfoliation dry. So this tip would be to apply sunscreen before you go out. This is really important because when you exfoliate, your skin becomes more prone to the damage you'll get from UV rays. So, kung ayaw nyo matusta, or you don't want to get your skin burnt, you'd want to make sure you wear sunscreen because it can easily damage your skin. And remember also, if you don't wear sunscreen, it can make your skin age faster. And don't forget to choose a sunscreen with hydrating or moisturizing ingredients. Another tip would be to give your skin a break after exfoliation. So you'd want to avoid any exfoliating ingredients in your products after your skin hasn't recovered from exfoliation yet. So take a look at the ingredients in your moisturizers, cleansers, serums, or toners, because it might contain additional chemical exfoliants which could make your skin more prone to irritation. For after exfoliation, I would recommend you to use products with soothing ingredients. So this will be Cica or Centella asiatica, Guazulane. So product recommendations for this one is the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, because it works really great for one of the purposes of this cream is for care after sun damage. So it's very soothing on the skin. The only skincare product you can't use at the same time when you exfoliate in your routine is vitamin C, which is known to be rendered unless it is mixed with HA or BHA in the product itself. So I have two suggestions for you. You could use them separately. So you could use vitamin C in your morning skincare routine and the chemical exfoliants at your nighttime skincare routine. Or you could use a toner that incorporates all of them at into one product. And the product I could recommend for this is a COSRX AHA BHA vitamin C toner. But I would suggest for you to just use vitamin C in the morning because it works better in the morning with your SPF, and to just use the chemical exfoliants at night. Another tip would be, if you're a beginner at exfoliation, I would recommend you to start in low concentrations first and do it less frequently first before gradually accelerating the frequency. And it's really important to listen to your skin, to not be over exfoliating or overdoing it or doing it more than what your skin can tolerate. So hope you guys found this video helpful and that you guys like this video. So if you did, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I hope to see you guys on my next vlogs. Bye!